What's up everyone, I'm Chrissy and this is Homebound Kitchen, the place to come for recipes that'll keep your wallet and your tummy full. Today, I just finished my workout and I'm looking for something with a lot of veggies, but that's still really hearty. So I'm going to one of my favorite recipes, which is creamed zucchini. You can serve it as a side dish, you can serve it as a main dish, you can mix and match, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dice a yellow onion. I took a quarter of this yellow onion because the thing was massive. But if you have a fairly normal sized onion, I tend to use about a half. So I'm going to just do a small dice. So you get little pieces like that. I'm gonna add some butter to the pan and I'm gonna get this sauteing. With my onion in at medium-high heat, I'm going to add a little salt, a little pepper. I used butter. My vegan friends, dairy-free friends, please use your oil of choice. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, whatever you find is best for you. Next, I'm going to get started by smashing a couple cloves of garlic and chopping that up and adding it to the pan. Garlic is nice and chopped and goes right in. Next, I'm going to start on chopping up all of my zucchini. I like to use a lot of zucchini in here. You can choose to use different vegetables if you would like. I love zucchini, so I am going all zucchini, but some sweet potato might be great in here, and maybe even spinach. Spinach would be perfect, but go ahead and use whatever you think would go great. This is a perfect time to get creative and do what you think is gonna be awesome, what your family likes, what you like. So I just cut my zucchini lengthwise down and then I'm chopping it up into little bite-sized pieces. And I'm gonna do that for the rest of my zucchini as well. When the onions are about halfway through cooking, I like to take this time to chop up my tomato and add it in. You can use whatever tomato you really want. I really, grape tomatoes and cherry tomatoes are perfect in here. But these tomatoes on the vine were a little bit cheaper, so I'm going flexible with what I got. Now I'm just giving these a rough chop and I'm going to add them to the pan. And the tomatoes are going to cook down, break down a little bit, and kind of create a nice little sauce. And just like that, we have this big, beautiful mountain of zucchini. You can see that the tomato has started to break down. I've been stirring it every once in a while. It's getting beautifully soft and it's giving its color to the onions. So now we're going to add all of this zucchini into the pan. With the zucchini in the pan, I'm going to give it a nice big stir. Lost the tomato. Now, here we're not going for color on the zucchini, we're just going for a nice subtle steam, get it cooked fully through. I'm gonna add a little pepper. A little bit of salt. Get a nice big stir. Alright, and now we're going to make this super creamy with my favorite sour cream. So I'm just going to add a big spoonful. This is a lot of zucchini. Very important to season this. So salt and pepper. If you like things with a little kick, Some crushed red pepper flakes in here is beautiful. And the tomato is going to give this such a beautiful rosy color. And as you can see, I don't really measure the sour cream. I kind of cook like a Italian grandmother, and I just go by the feel, the look. I think this needs just a little bit more. I'd call it a half cup. So now I'm going to shut off my heat. And we have one last ingredient. So my last ingredient is fresh herbs. I am using dill today because it was cheaper, but you can also use fresh basil. The freshness of the herbs just really adds that little zing that brings it all together. So again, I shut off the heat. I'm adding in the dill now. It's kind of a big dill. Sorry. And there are some really great products out there for dairy-free sour cream. So if you have the extra buck or two and you are serving this to a dairy-free friend, definitely swap that in. I'm gonna add a little bit more of my good friend here. I like it super duper creamy. And then I'll add a little bit more seasoning. And I'll give it a taste, check for seasoning, and then we'll serve it up. And there you have it, folks, a delicious bowl of creamed zucchini and rice. It's Meatless Monday for me, so I am going to be eating this as dinner. You can serve this up as a side dish. You can serve it with brown rice, white rice. You can serve it with farro, quinoa, whatever is in your budget, in your taste buds, whatever you want. Get creative, and I would love to see how you guys prepare it yourselves. Send me a picture, shoot me a comment. I can't wait for you guys to try this. It is so good. Bye.